What's going on, y'all? Timestamp is March 20th, 2:40 in the morning. So, how we doing, y'all? We still spreading that negative shit? We don't do that negative shit here. We do positive shit. Right? Positive stuff. I want to say I appreciate those who stop by and check out my videos. Um, when you're looking at my videos, again, I'm not saying that I know everything or anything. I'm just giving you a perspective of how I see things. And I'm not going to put a negative spin on it. That's just me. For those of you that stop by on my videos, you can leave a comment. You can leave some negative shit, hateful shit. I don't give a fuck. And yes, I do cuss. I don't curse. I don't use words like blessing, because blessing is a curse. I don't use words like black, because black is a curse word also. Right? Go look the shit up. So I do cuss. Yeah. Leave a comment. Negative, positive, hate. You think you know more than me? Go for it. Put it in the comment. Now that that's over with, let's get into this Doge thing. So as you can see here, I'm already sharing Doge. And what do you know?
Doge, 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 Doge.
It's an actual fucking word. And it's a noun. So we got people over here tripping off a noun, an actual word. I mean, people are scared shitless, right? But let's see what Doge, the meaning of Doge is. So, number one, it says the elected chief magistrate of the former republics of Venice and Genoa. The chief magistrate in the republics of Venice and Genoa. That's number two. Number three, the chief magistrate in the republics of Venice and Genoa. Formerly the chief magistrate in the republics of Venice and Genoa, right? So those are the four definite or meanings of Doge, right? And I can't say it enough. It's an actual fucking word, motherfuckers. It's a word. It's right here. It's a word,
Doge, Doge, Doge.
right? But as researchers, or people that like to do research and check things, not go off of pussy ass faggot ass emotions and crying like a little bitch, you know who like to check things before they start bitching about shit, not just spouting off negative shit. You don't even know why. So for those that like to do research, again, we like to look for keywords. And as you can see here, this word magistrate right there, and it's highlighted right here, right? So I've already clicked it. So I've already opened a window. So let's see what magistrate is, right? Magistrate. What do you know? It's also a noun,
Magistrate.
right? Now let's look at the meaning of magistrate. A judge or justice of a local or inferior court. Justice of the peace. 2. A judge in a court having jurisdiction over the trial of misdemeanors and preliminary hearings involving felonies. A public official with the chief administrative power in a district or region. Number 4, a person clothed with power as a public civil officer. A public civil officer invested with the executive government or some branch of it. That's kind of interesting. A public civil officer invested with the executive government or some branch of it. Isn't Doge working with the president, which is the executive portion of the government? That's interesting, right? Number five, a judicial officer with limited authority to administer and enforce the law. A magistrate's court may have jurisdiction in civil or criminal cases or both. That's number five. Number six, a lay judge or civil authority who administers the law, especially one who conducts a court dealing with minor offenses. But look at number two, a judge in a court having jurisdiction over the trial of misdemeanors and preliminary hearings involving felonies. And this part right here, this part right here, you know, well, fuck it. A public civil officer invested with the executive government or some branch of it. That's very interesting. So if Doge equals a magistrate, so are you telling me, this is through my lens, you guys, you're telling me that a magistrate is running these audits? There's a magistrate behind this. Yes, it does mean, or they say it's Department of Government Efficiency. You know, they could throw that out there to hide what they're doing or whatever, or make it look like whatever. And see how retarded motherfuckers are going to panic. And retarded motherfuckers are panicking. And I say the word retarded freely. Retarded, meaning again, tard means to go backwards. You're going backwards again. You're fucking retarded. Retarded. Right? So I don't mean that as I know every goddamn thing. No, this is through my lens. You're doing some retarded shit. You're not progressing because you want to stay in the negative energy. You want to see every goddamn thing negative. It's got to be negative. It's got to be satanic. It's got to be a part of the club. Who the fuck want to be a part of the? See, okay. So I saw something tonight about that shit. It's a big club and you ain't in it. Who the fuck wants to be in that club? Who the fuck want to be in that shit? You acting like you want to be in the club. Fuck that club. It's a big club and you ain't in it. Good. Right? That should be a good fucking thing. So, again, through my lens, you guys, this is my take. This is my take. I've been in companies where, the companies were involved in audits. And from what I've seen, and, or the people I've talked to involved in the audits or doing the audits, participating in the audits, it took them years to finish an audit. You know what I'm saying? When Doge was announced, I mean, my radar and my flags went up. These motherfuckers are like going through audits like that. And I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. That's some fast ass auditing. And I put it in a comment section somewhere, maybe on YouTube or Facebook. And some motherfucker gonna tell me, well, AI can do this shit and, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, AI can do it, but AI can only go so far. Right? AI can only go so far. I've asked AI questions where I know they lie about shit, especially historical shit, and the AI gave me the lie. it will give you the lie, right? So, yeah, AI can only go so far. You still need a human aspect of the whole thing, right? So we have in the military or the intel world where they say signal intelligence, which is SIGINT, 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 right? That's signal intelligence. That's your AI, that's your communication, stuff like that, electronic type shit. Then you have your human, HUMINT, human intelligence. You're going to combine the two, right? So AI is going to do so much on its side. Then you have to have the human intelligence portion of the other side, and they coincide. Yeah, the AI is going to crunch the numbers fast as shit. The human intelligence portion is going to track where the fuck these numbers are coming from, right? But still, it ought to take a good while. So here's my take on it. You don't have to agree with the fuck I'm saying. I'm just giving you my view on things because to me this shit is positive until I see something negative. I mean, the only negative I can see is people are losing their jobs. And is that really a fucking negative? Really? I mean, because if these motherfuckers got somebody in their sights, trust me, you don't want to be there when the shit goes down. You don't want to be there. Just like people are saying, it's a big club and you ain't in it. Okay, I don't want to be in that shit. If somebody said, hey man, you gotta go, um, sorry, we don't need you. Okay, what can I say? You know, where I live at, it's an at will state. They can get rid of you at will. I've been in contracts where you never know if you were granted, you still had a job the next day. So I've already lived that life. So I can actually say, okay, yeah, all right, I'll figure it out. Most people haven't been in that position. And you got these motherfuckers that been in one spot for so many fucking years and ain't did shit for nobody. Yeah, these motherfuckers need to go. You're not producing shit. Right? You're not doing shit. They're doing what they call a Six Sigma shit. They're trimming the fat. Your government is bloated. Right? It's bloated. So again, back to my lens on this shit. Now, I say, and others say, the 2020 election was stolen. You had foreign entities involved in that election and stole it, right? So how can you say that? You don't know what the fuck you talking about because you got that motherfucker that's listening to it. This motherfucker don't know what he talking about. Okay, okay. I'm gonna be talking to you, motherfucker. Show me Joe Biden's inaugural 21 cannon salute at 3-second intervals. Show me, you smart ass motherfucker. Show me. Show me. Show me that the military recognized Joe Biden as the commander in chief. Show me. Show me. Because people think the president, being the president and commander in chief, is the same function. No, it is not. It's two different functions. However, it can be bestowed upon one person. The public recognized, or those that stole that shit, made the people look like they recognized Joe Biden as the president. The military, however, was like, nah, that shit didn't look right. So no, you're not commander in chief. No. So once again, you got that motherfucker. He don't know the fuck you talking about. I'm not saying I know every goddamn thing. I'm just saying. There's people out there that think like me. That shit was stolen. Right? So, but he was the president. Okay, yeah. Now imagine, because you motherfuckers hate Donald Trump this fucking much, right? Imagine, I mean, to this day, from 2016-17 to now, right? That's 8 fucking years. So we're going on our 9th fucking year, and you still hate this motherfucker. Even 4 years, he wasn't even in the office. You hate this motherfucker. So how would it look if if Donald Trump were to uh, actually show people that the shit was stolen and this and that, he would have done what he needed to do, right? You motherfuckers would still be calling him a dictator. You'd call him a dictator just like you do today. He's a dictator. He's a dictator. Dictator just means somebody that talks. Dictate means talking, right? Look the shit up. One that talks is a dictator. One that talks. Right? Right. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Go look the shit up. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. Go ahead. Prove me wrong. Go ahead. Anyway, so let's say fantasy wise, because I live in that type of world where I just see shit different. So let's say with those 4 years, Doge, the magistrate, was already doing the audits during those 4 years. What if the magistrate, Doge the magistrate, and whoever else was already, again, doing the audits, and they've already tracked who they need to track, right? Now that Trump is back in office, they already know who they need to go after and watch, or watch and go after. Because remember, Trump already said, we got it all. We got it all. We caught you all. Right? We caught you. He already said that, right? He already said it. We caught them all. So again, this is just my thinking. I'm not saying I'm the fucking know-it-all. So, right? I'm not the fucking know-it-all. Because you got motherfuckers, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay. So, next what I'm about to share is this right here. How many people look at this shit? You know, I used to look at it every now and then until somebody put up a little TikTok clip and it caught my attention. And, normally I would see things people would put up and, I would go look it up and it's not there. They would sanitize it from the internet. But when I looked on this shit was there. It's here. You're looking at it. So let's go through this. Let's go through this together. Because y'all are scared about Doge, the magistrate. Right? The first thing I want to put out or point out here, it says income tax revenue and corporate tax revenue. Right? You notice that shit ain't highlighted, right? You got some other areas where it's gray, but it's highlighted. Right? Here's gray, here it's gray, or whatever. Silver gray, whatever. But here, it's not highlighted. So Donald Trump already told you motherfuckers, or it's been put out, hey, 150K, you don't have to pay taxes. Right? And you got that retarded ass motherfuckers. We need to pay taxes. We need to pay. We need to pay. We need to pay taxes. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. Right? And they'll be the same ones that say, I'm tired of paying for these niggers' food stamps and all this other shit. They don't take care of their babies. I'm paying for their goddamn. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. You don't know where the fuck your tax money goes. Show me. Show me an itemized list of where the fuck your tax money goes. You don't fucking know where your money goes. So what is Doge, the magistrate, doing? He's showing you where your fucking money goes. It's not going where you think it's going. Motherfucker, dumbass, retarded motherfucker. It's not going where you think it's going. But you want to be mad at these motherfuckers for showing you where your shit's going. Right? That's what you want to do because it's negative. It's negative for you. It's not fulfilling what the fuck you need. Just what you need, right? Fuck everybody else is what you need, what you want. No, it don't work that way. This shit is fucked up all over. And now that somebody's calling it out, it's a fucking problem. Right? So show me. Show me where the fuck your tax dollars go. Show me. Show me it goes to this nigger that's on food stamps. Because that's what the fuck y'all be saying. I don't give a fuck you Democrat, Republican, Christian, I don't give a fuck. All you motherfuckers say that shit. I be watching y'all. Y'all be saying little slick shit. Show me that you pay some little niggers food stamps. Show me. Because that's what the fuck you be saying. Show me. Show me an itemized list. That you filled a pothole in the road. You paid for a cop's paycheck or a firefighter's paycheck. Because if that's the case, why are they paying taxes? If you paid their fucking salary, why are they paying taxes? I pay your taxes. You can't arrest me. No, you don't. That's why they're arresting you. Show me that you paid for Officer so-and-so's fucking paycheck. Show me. Show me. You can't, because they don't do that. They're not going to tell you where your shit goes. But you're getting pissed off at these motherfuckers telling you where your shit's going. Right? And you want to get mad. You want to get mad. So, continuing on. What are we going to look at next? I want to look at this right here. Because who's ever seen this shit over here before? Who's seen that before? I've never seen it before. So let's click it. The American Supercycle. A golden age of wonders. That sounds like some fantastical shit right there. Right? Why did they put this up here? Maybe because something good might happen? What? Y'all think what? I mean, the Antichrist is coming still? It's Satanism? Because you got retarded motherfuckers that say that shit. What? It's the big club doing this? Maybe. You ain't in it. What the fuck you worried about it for? Anyway, it does sound fantastical. This American, right? Red, white, and blue. Everything else is gold. The super cycle. I remember Trump saying it's gonna be a golden age, golden years, something shit like that. Paraphrasing. Didn't he mention something about golden age or golden years? Didn't he say something where I'm gonna make your ass rich? I mean, I don't bestow fucking trust in one motherfucker, but like I said, I noticed some things. And some things that y'all can call conspiracy theory, them shits is coming true. Right? So y'all can, I'm not saying I'm 100% behind this dude. I didn't vote. Well, why did you fucking vote? You don't got no fucking, no. You know why I don't vote? Because I was in the military. Why would I vote for somebody that's going to send your sons and daughter, brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, cousins to die? Because that's what happened before, right? People that voted send me and my brothers and sisters in arms to die. That's what the fuck they did. And they voted for civilians don't matter where they're from, to die for some shit that was a lie. Right? Right? That's why I don't fucking vote. I've never voted. And according to rumor, niggas' votes don't count any fucking way, right? Black people's vote don't count. Cause black in law means civil little mortus. Dead in the eyes of the law. Right? You can check it. Anyway, I'm going off a tangent. Anyway, the super cycle. Now, these lines right here, if I'm not mistaken, this line, this path, was the path of the eclipse from last year. Now, here's something people didn't ask. Now, we know the sun rises over this way from the east and sets in the west. How the fuck was it that this eclipse came from the southwest and went northeast? That's something to fucking, yeah. Anyway, this one right here, if I'm not mistaken, that one happened, what, 2018, 17, 18? Somewhere around there, right? Of course, we got the constellations. That looks like Orion. I can't really make out what that is up top over here. But this is Orion. And the pyramids in the Grand Canyon are aligned with the Orion star constellation. And for those that didn't know, yes, there are pyramids in the fucking Grand Canyon. Yes. And you try to go there and see if they don't fuck you up. And for whatever reason, they're hiding shit there. You know, maybe nah, we won't get into that. Anyway, so yeah, there's pyramids in the Grand Canyon. There's pyramids all over this motherfucker. There's more here than it is over there. As one YouTuber or one Moorish brother, because I'm a Moor, for those of you got a problem with that, I don't give a fuck. But one Moorish brother put it very well. Egypt is in America. America is not Egypt. I thought that was very interesting for him to say that. I believe his name is Kush Day. Go check his channel out. He's got some good stuff. I used his clips in my other video. Hope he doesn't get upset. But giving you a shout out. And my brother, and yeah, go check his channel out for those that are interested. For those that hate Moors, yeah, whatever. Go hate us. I don't give a fuck anymore. Anyway, now I just wanted to show that. That's on the fucking debt clock. That's interesting. That's on the debt clock, right? So let's go over here. The Doge clock. The Doge clock is at 221 billion. How long the motherfuckers just been going at it? What? Maximum 2 months? About that? 2 months? Right? And 1,968 savings per taxpayer. Per taxpayer. And the shit is still climbing. So, you mean to tell me within 2 fucking months, these motherfuckers was just able to find this shit? I think they already knew the shit was there. They already did the audit. That's just my thinking. They already did it. I think they already did it. Right? I mean, because that's fucking fast for an audit. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. Like it or not. That's fast. Right? That's very fast. That's very fast. This is a lot, you guys. This is a lot. Now, there's something else very interesting on this debt clock. See this money creation? You see this window that just popped up. So I'm going to read this portion that's very interesting. It says, wealth-based, debt-free, non-interest-bearing money issued by the U.S. Treasury. In 1862, President Lincoln issued $450 million directly from the U.S. Treasury. These debt-free, interest-free notes were known as greenbacks. On June 4th, 1963, President Kennedy signed Executive Order 11110, issuing $4.3 billion directly from the U.S. Treasury, bypassing the Federal Reserve Bank. These debt-free interest these debt-free these debt-free interest-free notes were known as silver certificates. So are you telling me now uh it says are you telling me that's what's coming next, because it says future USA Treasury dollars, and it's steadily climbing. It's at $1 trillion. So are we due for a new currency? And you guys just, oh, he's gonna crash the dollar. He's gonna fuck yeah, he needs to crash the dollar, because it's a Federal Reserve dollar. That's a contractor, right? And if you're fucking up, guess what happens? Somebody else comes in and does the job. This is what's going on. This is like the new administration. Anybody that's been in contract, y'all know how this shit works. If you're in a company and your company is fucking up, I'm talking your upper management is just disastrous. You know what I'm saying? They're lying on manpower. I've heard shit where, motherfuckers be on contract, people go check the position where they're at, they see the motherfucker sitting there, they go back 2 days later, the motherfucker ain't moved, they go check and it's a fucking mannequin sitting there, right? Just collecting time and cash, right? Then they get reported. And next you know, the contract's up for bid. Because you done fucked up. Your company done fucked up. Right? So now the contract's up for bid. Then another company takes over. Right? But before all this shit happens, you always got the lower level guys. Hey man, hey, such and such is bidding on the contract. Hey, let's hope they get it. Or we hope this company gets it, because we're not getting paid the money we're supposed to be getting paid. And they already said they're going to up our fucking paycheck. Well, most of the time, that type of company won't get it. But if they do get it, or any company that gets it, guess what happens? The fucking headshed gets kicked out first. Headshed is gone. Lower level, they just change shirts. This is the type of shit that Doge is doing. All right, we back in charge now. You headshed motherfuckers is gone. Not only are you gone, you're going to get audited because you done fucked up. Now you know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. You fucked up. You really fucked up. So, yeah. And then you motherfuckers are still mad because Doge is doing what they're doing. Right? So let's moving along. Moving along. There was something I wanted to point out that I mentioned earlier. Let's see. Now look at this. Federal tax revenue at $5 trillion fucking dollars. That's 14,000 per person. Why aren't you getting that back? That's kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm reading that wrong. Right? So here we go down here. Let's get to down here because this is interesting. Precious metal reserves, 1 trillion, 1.2 trillion, and it's rising. Mineral reserves, 6.1 trillion, and it's rising. Real estate, 74 trillion fucking dollars, $74 trillion, and it's rising. Land, 24 trillion, and it's rising. Stock market, 50 trillion, it's rising. Recaptured assets, 7 trillion. And that shit is rising. Total hidden wealth. Now, let's check something right here. Let's see if that's the all those categories together. I'm curious about that. We'll just do we'll do 1 plus 6 plus 74 plus 24 plus 50 plus 7. Okay. So it's all these categories combined to total hidden wealth. That's an interesting category to call hidden wealth. Wealth per person, $493,000. And if you notice, it's got hidden wealth, asset backed dollar right here. Right? So does that coincide with this right here? The American super cycle? See, does it make sense to you guys? Is it making sense why they're doing what they're doing? It makes sense to me. Now, is it going to happen that they're going to disperse this shit? I don't know. I mean, it would be great. Right? But where's the negative in this shit? Yeah, people are losing jobs. Yeah, that's a hefty negative for those that aren't used to losing their jobs. You know, people that lose their jobs, they bounce right back. Because you got some motherfuckers again that just sit in one fucking spot that don't do shit. You gotta go. You gotta fucking go. You're not doing shit. And these are 6-figure motherfuckers going in and don't do shit. That's just like the VA. You know, my brothers and sisters in arms, you know, I'm very shocked at a lot of them. He's going to take our compensation. Compensation still coming in. That was the one thing these motherfuckers kept pushing. He's going to cut our compensation. He's going to cut our compensation. You're still getting your checks. Now, what if? My question is, what if Doge, the magistrate, happens to find out the percentages we were getting or the amount that we're getting for the percentages was not the true amount? What if we're supposed to get more? You don't know what the fuck you talking about. See? Because you got one of the motherfuckers that's going to say this shit. You don't know what he talking about. Okay. Well, they vote for the percentages every year. Yeah, but you don't know what the amount's supposed to be on the private side. What's behind closed doors? So what if they're skimming a higher so let's say we're supposed to get 5%, right? They say, hey, they'll get 5%. But what if we're supposed to get like 12, 15 fucking percent? And you don't know it. They just put out in the public 5%. You know, it's a $90 raise or some shit. And we're supposed to get a $900 raise. You don't fucking know. So, because I mean, they went after the VA really fast, really fucking fast. And you got all these contracts with the VA. It would be nothing for people to fucking do what they need to do what they need to do through the VA because they don't get tracked. Nobody checks them. They just have bad management, upper echelon, because people are calling them out. Now, where's the money going? Huh? Why you got this contract? Who's this contract belong to? What are they doing? For all y'all that do project management, you know what I'm talking about. For all y'all that been contracting, you know what I'm talking about. You got a project manager, if he's giving if the company's giving him 10 million, right? And they don't tell him this or her, hey, we're gonna give him 10 million. And out of that 10 million, he's supposed to do 3 fucking contracts. Let's see what he does or she does. And they only do one contract, one project with 10 million. Where the fuck the rest of the shit go? Or where's the other projects? But I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell the project manager, hey, we got 10 million for 3 projects. And that motherfucker just like, fuck it. I just wasted on this one. What'd you do with the money? Where's the other 2 projects? Then you got this one guy. He does 4 projects with 10 million. And he can account for every fucking little pen, piece of paper, stapler, all that shit for the contract or the project. He's right on point. And he's going to get a kickback because he did 4 fucking projects. So he's going to get a bonus. He saved the company money. This other motherfucker, he's going to get audited. And you want to get mad at the magistrate for doing what they're supposed to be doing? Why are you getting mad at the magistrate? Why? Somebody done fucked up. Let them get to work. And then once they put out there, the rumor is already out there. You're going to get 5,000 once they reach a certain amount. Right? What is it? I think 2 trillion or some shit, right? But again, I think they already did the audits. That's just my opinion. So the next thing I want to get into the Autopen. So it's been put out there that apparently Joe Biden been signing shit he didn't know he was signing. Right? Because somebody been using the Autopen. Because they've asked him, why did you sign this and this? And he's like, I didn't sign that shit. Right? But then you have this video right here that I'm about to pull up. You have this video right here. So let's check this out.
You guys, I just finished a show. Look at the room that they put me in. We're in Biden's big Oval Office, everybody. And I've actually figured this out. I now know why. I now get it. Turn the camera around. There is a screen, teleprompter to the face. All I can say is the last administration was a disgrace.
A disgrace. A disgrace. Again, you smart motherfuckers, show me. Show me Joe Biden's inaugural 21 cannon salute at 3-second intervals. Show me. Show me. Because right now, it's looking like he's not legit. He wasn't legit. Right? That's crazy, right? Because people have been saying it all along. He's not the fucking president. These people know this. There's people out there that's just like me that say he wasn't the president. So I'm not the only one. There's other people that caught the ceremony where something didn't look right, that he was not the president. So, would you like to see that? Because it's in one of my videos. So let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Yep, I got it. So I'm gonna show you guys for a recap the the inaugural process of Joe Biden. Right? Because I ain't the only one. So just for a recap, I'm going to show you guys this.
Ranks or honors on their jackets. So I decided to go. I was looking at Biden's inauguration again, and I noticed none of the military had any ranks or honors on their jackets. So I decided to go back and look at other past inaugurations, and I noticed Bush, they had their ranks on their jackets. I looked at Obama. This isn't actually the inauguration, but it is a laying of the wreath. For some reason, the video wouldn't edit that I found for Obama's inauguration. But you can see here, they all have their military rank on their jackets. And the next one you'll see with Trump. Trump has his. And I want you to notice, too, that all three of them were able to touch the wreath and kind of push it back on the stand. But I want you to notice Biden's on what happens with his here, because his is different. Because remember, there's no military rank on any of the jackets anywhere. You can't find them. And you're going to see he doesn't walk down the steps. He walks out from the left if you're facing the tomb, which is weird. So you see there's no military ranking on any military officer there. They don't get to touch the wreath for some reason. They have to walk up to it and do this awkward, hey buddy, how you doing, kind of thing. And then they stand there, look at it, and then they turn around and walk back. So why? I also want to point out that they did the 21 gun salute with 2 guns actually at the cemetery when he arrived to the tomb of the unknown soldier. And then you got these 3 knuckleheads that showed up for some reason, which is weird too. And they showed up way before the family did, because you can see the family walking in. But I figured out why they did the minute and 22 seconds of silence or awkwardness from my last video. It was because they were supposed to do the 21 gun salute after the president got sworn in. This is Trump's 21 gun salute directly after he got sworn into office as president. Now you can go back and you can find videos where you can hear Obama's going off, you can hear Bush's going off, but Biden didn't do it for some reason. And the military didn't have their honors on or their ranks. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now, I want to read this about the 21 gun salute. It says, in accordance with the ceremonial standard operating procedure of the 3rd U.S. Infantry, i.e. the Old Guard, the various gun salutes are assigned as follows. Each round in a given salute is fired one at a time. The number of cannon used in a battery depends upon the intervals between each round fired. Now, I want you to notice that Trump had 4 cannons firing. Now, the military code says they want an odd number firing, so this isn't all that awkward with 4 of them firing. But I want you to look back at Biden's inauguration when they're laying the wreath and he's pulling up, that there's 3 cannons there. 2 are actually firing every 6 seconds, which will bring it to 2 minutes and 6 seconds by the time it's all done. Now, this is interesting here. A 3-gun battery firing 2 of its guns with 5-second intervals between rounds and 1 gun remaining at the ready in case of a misfire. Such a battery would be used at an armed forces full honors funeral or for a state arrival ceremony of a foreign dignitary at the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery. So they were firing 2 guns that is right on with this for a arrival of a foreign dignitary. What's up with that? I think you can figure that out now, can't you?
Can you figure that out? Can you? So, where you smart motherfuckers at? I want to hear what you got to say in the comments. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. That's according to military procedures. Where's this inaugural 21 cannons at 3-second intervals? Why wasn't it at the White House? Why was it in Arlington Cemetery? Don't blame it on COVID and all that shit, because they're still wearing masks, right? And we know COVID's bullshit. Because I know one of you motherfuckers are gonna, hey, it's COVID. No, try harder. My brothers and sisters in arms, I don't know how, that are pro Democrat or whatever, or just hate Donald Trump and whoever, how come they can't see this shit? How come you're not catching this? It doesn't matter if you like the motherfucker or not. It's something really funny going on. Something happened. Your country was taken over. Your government was taken over in 2020 by some foreign entities. So it's only right for somebody to come in and say, where's all the money at? Because we got the fighters that are coming in, which came through the border. We're tracking them motherfuckers down. And you people are getting mad at that. Right? The fuck you getting mad for? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, protect the people of this country. So, if that's what he's doing, why are you getting upset? Because look what they're doing in El Salvador. Right? Let's see what they're doing in El Salvador. Shit. Because these people ain't playing. So why would you care about criminals staying in here in the States? Why would you want that? Because they're immigrants?
The worst of the worst gangsters in El Salvador are incarcerated with no hope of ever being released. Some of them are serving sentences of up to 800 or 900 years for the most horrific crimes imaginable. This is where Donald Trump plans to send the worst gangsters in some of America's prisons to spend the rest of their days.
There's no mattresses inside the cells.
In the past, the gang members would be kept separate, and they would be able to plan crimes in their cells. But in this prison, a new system's in operation where gangs such as MS-13 and Barrett-18 are being all put together in the same cell, so they can no longer plan crimes. They have to mix in and live together. This is the only exercise that the prisoners get. For half an hour, they're allowed out of their cells to do this regimented calisthenics with an instructor. It must be probably the most miserable aerobics class I've ever seen in my life. I'm feeling hundreds of eyes boring into the back of me, just dead black eyes. Lord knows what they're thinking, what they think all day. I guess humanity has to decide what the price is, whether it's worth paying to put hundreds of people into a cage forever so that millions of people can live peacefully. It's quite a dilemma.
It's a dilemma, huh? Right? It's a dilemma. There ain't no fucking dilemma. Imagine what some of them guys did that are in that shit. Imagine who they hurt. Imagine, the horrific shit they did. I don't think all of them are on that type of level. I mean, they might done some, some robbery type shit, But think about it. Let's get morbid for a minute. Them motherfuckers probably done chop motherfuckers up. How many women did they rape? How many little ones did they rape? How many men did they rape? Because men get raped too. And these motherfuckers are in our borders. And they ain't just from South America, Central America, Mexico. These motherfuckers are from all over. They let these motherfuckers through our borders. I mean, borders are man-made, yes. Right? However, you just can't walk up in other people's fucking jurisdiction in their area. You're going to get checked. These people did not get checked. They were told to come up. They were told, come up here. We got you. And then here comes this new administration. We're coming after them motherfuckers. Because again, motherfuckers were crying and bitching about the Venezuelans in them apartments. Where's this group? Where's that group? Why aren't they over there? Why aren't they doing this? Maybe they were told to stand down. Stand down. We got it. Because you don't know what the fuck's going on. We got this. You're just going to make it messy. We got this. Let them stay in there. Because if this is warfare, and this is warfare, you may not like it. You may not like how the shit's going. Warfare is ever evolving. And this is a new type of war. Because now this shit is here. And it's been in your government for however long. Because you got people with dual citizenship in this government. You got people from other countries coming over here. Automatically, I'm Russian American. I'm Polish American. I'm fucking Emirati American. Just like that. And the people that's from here, I'm talking people that look like me, that their ancestors are from here, Their lineage starts here. They never been brought on no fucking boat like mine. We got to be African American, which is trademarked as food. Right? But everybody else, they're a proud American. Soon as they step on the soil, soon as they can learn to walk, and these motherfuckers got passports to their original land of origin. They get into the government through being a fucking lawyer or through the bar, which is the British Accreditation Registry or Regency, which means they're an enemy of the state. They're a foreign adversary, according to the 13th Amendment. These esquires and all these motherfuckers. And they go in these courts and they fuck us up. They get into the high positions, mayors, governors, and they continue to fuck us up. And you guys are comfortable with motherfuckers just coming over here? Coming over here fucking us up. And they're claiming to be more American than the original American, which is the copper tone people of this country. If you haven't fucking noticed, I'm copper tone. Hey, he doesn't know what the fuck he talking about. He look, he came from Africa. So who the fuck are you to tell me where the fuck I come from? And now I'm gonna talk to people that look like me. Everybody ain't you. Everybody, you don't come from the motherfuckers over across the water. You're not the same people. Right? And they come over here, do the same shit. They got 2 passports. Fucking us up. That mayor in Chicago, I think he's from the islands. Don't get it twisted. Motherfuckers from the islands is part of the Moorish Empire. And you motherfuckers know about the Moorish Empire. This shit was built on the Moorish Empire. I know you don't like Moors. You think we're invaders and sellouts and all this other crazy shit. Right? Oh, you Moors are Berbers. You Moors are fucking Arabs. You motherfuckers were in Spain. The Europeans named you. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. We heard that shit. We done heard the same shit. Go check out my last video. If you so fucking smart, go check it out before you comment and say something stupid. Go check my last video. Because we done heard that shit before. But back to these dual citizenship people. Yeah. You people think just because, my people especially, they're dark skinned, they're black people. Give it up for the black people. And then you got, let's say Donald Trump is like, nah, this bitch ain't from here. Get this bitch. And here you come. Look at him. He's a fucking racist. Blah, blah, blah. And all this other stupid ass shit. The motherfucker ain't from here. What did Trump say? They don't look like Indians to me. For those that like to go by Indian. They don't look like Indians to me. Go look it up. Trump said that shit when he was trying to build a casino. And them $5 Doss Rose Indians tried to stop him. And Trump called them out. Y'all niggas don't look like Indians to me. I know what an Indian looks like. Go look at Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley liked to hang around us copper-toned people. He said, I want Indians in my video. The real ones. There was nothing but dark-skinned people walking around. Go ahead, check it. Go ahead. And if the shit is true, what they say about the 1 drop rule, dark hair, dark eyes, brown hair, black eyes, you got the drop. It doesn't matter your complexion. See, that's y'all's fucking problem. I'm white. No, bitch, you ain't white. My beard is fucking white. You ain't white. My walls are white. Paper is white. You're not white, motherfucker. You got the status of white. You got the status of black, which is the lowest form of the status. And here you are. I'm so black. I'm biggity black. I'm so black. I'm foundational black. But you got these motherfuckers coming over here claiming to be more American than you. You don't know what I went through. I went through this and that, and I see it over here. Yeah, because you motherfuckers are coming over here with that shit. And nothing against those people. Because they realize, hey, that communism shit is starting to happen over here. You might want to open your eyes and see what the fuck's going on. They ran away from that shit. Right? Because you got people with dual citizenship. Look at that motherfucker from, what's the San Francisco mayor? This chick still has an accent. Like she just got off the fucking plane from China. Or wherever the fuck she's from. Still has an accent. No, motherfucker. You supposed to be from here. Why you still got a fucking accent? And then when they showed, like, they interviewed her damn lawyer was fucking Chinese. The reporter was Chinese. Like, what the fuck's going on? Is Chinatown that bitch? Of course it's Chinatown. Chinatown's everywhere. It's Chinatown in Asian countries. What? What? Right? Ilhan Omar. She ain't from here. Joy Reid. I think her mother is from here, but her dad is from Congo. So how could she relate to you? How? What if she has 2 passports and you retarded motherfuckers are listening to her and all she does is incite shit? She has no feelings. She has no connection, even though one of her parents is from here, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Candace Owens. She's part of the empire. She's from the islands, but she's not from this landmass. You know? There's a lot of them. They have 2 passports. And they're in this government fucking us up. And then they let other people through the border come through for whatever fucking reason. You figure that shit out. If you haven't figured it out yet. But the good thing is they haven't really done what they were supposed to do, which was vote for the Democrats so they could win the election. Look at, the main big neck motherfucker, Kamala Harris. Huh? Is she Jamaican? Is she Canadian? Is she Indian? Because she ain't from here. She ain't from here. So which one is she? Was she naturalized here? Was she born here? She has a birth certificate. That could be fake. Right? Because how you going to be born here? I mean, you could move to Montreal and go to school in Montreal because people said she went to school in Montreal. But your parents are... Okay. So, were you born in Jamaica? But your parents split. So what's the timeline? You were born in Cali. So when did your parents split? Before or after? And then you moved to Montreal? What's the timeline? See, you motherfuckers don't ask shit. You just, oh, she's a sister. That bitch ain't no damn sister. She's a red dot. She's a jerk chicken red dot. Right? And I'm not trying to insult nobody. But don't come over here playing that shit. Don't see, you fucking with people. And the retarded motherfuckers fall for it. Motherfuckers like me ain't got time for that bullshit. We see through your bullshit. You got people, again, with 2 passports that have no connection to the people of this land, man. So why would they give a fuck what happens to us? And here we go. I gotta say this too, because I'm tired of seeing this shit. He doesn't care about us. They don't care about us. Who's supposed to care about you? Huh? You already said they're part of the same club. They're part of the same club. They're just working together. They don't care about us. Who said they had to care about you? These motherfuckers ain't from here. Why don't you go over to their motherfucking country and get in their government? Let's see what happens. Let's see you do like the Indians do and get a gas station. Let's see if you can do that. Let's see if you can go over there and take over their hotels like the Indians do. And how are they doing that shit? How are they getting away with that? How are they doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, are these motherfuckers rich and they decide to come over here? How do they do that? I'm going to tell you, somebody brought up a good, it's a good point, or how can I put it? They said something very interesting. This lady said she called Experian, or one of the credit agencies. They're not even an agency. She called up one of the credit reporting places, right? And she got a Indian dude on the other line. And, you know, this motherfucker's asking her all kinds of questions. And then she realized that this motherfucker has access to her social security number. So what if these motherfuckers are actually using our social security numbers and it's not being reported? And it's like a ring of these motherfuckers, right? And I thought that was interesting she brought that up. That was very interesting. I was like, that makes sense, because for those that know UCCs are worldwide. And if the same system is here, the same system is worldwide, all they need is that social security number to get credits. So what if these foreigners are coming over here utilizing people's social security numbers from here? And it doesn't matter what you look like and whatever you think you are. They're probably using our number. This is just a hypothetical, but it's interesting to think about. What if they're coming over here using our fucking social security numbers? And then these motherfuckers just get into the government and they fuck you up some more. And then they say, come on up, you guys, come on up. And then you got these granola vegan latte motherfucking faggot ass motherfucker. Yes, come on up. We're open arms and shut the fuck up. And then you got them people that I just showed locked up coming through. Yes. Yeah, we're coming up. Yeah. And we're gonna vote Democrat. And then you got that one motherfucker. He's a part of the club. They're all working together. He's like, nope. Nah. No. Nope. He doesn't care about us. Nope. They ain't coming. Nope. We getting all them bitches. He's a part of the club. Nope. You ain't bringing your ass in here. He's only caring about the billionaires. 150,000 on up. You're paying taxes. 150 down, you're not paying taxes. What the fuck you gotta say now? What's the next negative shit you gonna say? Mind you, I didn't vote for him. I just see shit. Could he fuck up the whole world? Of course. Could that be the ultimate plan? Of course. It could be. It's possible, right? Right? But he hasn't shown anything like that yet. Could everything he's doing be a trick, or what they're doing a trick? Of course. You always have to keep that door open. But has anything gone through that door? Not yet. I mean, that door is always open. Don't ever think I'm not gonna think some other funny shit's going on, negative wise. Even then, I'm gonna be positive about it, because if you're gonna outright like kill us, that's a positive. What the fuck is he talking about? That's a positive. Because that's when niggas stick together. And when I mean niggas, I mean as an energy. That's when niggas stick together. That's when everybody's gonna get together. And that's a positive. So what you bitching about? Why don't you shut the fuck up and just listen? Why don't you go check shit? You know? Because if you're spouting all this negative shit, there's a lot of people that's not in accordance with you, because they don't see everything as negative. Maybe that should tell you to shut the fuck down and shut the fuck up. You know? Then when the negative shit happens, you could be like, I told you so. But by that time, everybody's going to be together. And that's the one thing they do not want to happen in this motherfucker. No, they don't. That's why they got people from other countries coming over here and playing with your little fucking emotions. Because you're emotional people. So, what else are they talking about? JFK. Well, you know, they released the files of JFK, right? That's interesting. So, I'm thinking they're not really uh gonna say um what really happened with JFK. I just don't think that I don't think they're gonna put it out there like talking about um I think they're gonna put it because you retarded motherfuckers just can't handle shit straight out. Right? For those that could handle it, um there's probably people that uh really haven't dug into the whole thing. So let's see if I can find um let's see if I can find the this very interesting video I just found not too long ago. And I've heard this before. So let's see if I can find this. I don't think it's here. Let's see. If I can find it. It's not there. Let's see if I can find this, y'all. And excuse me, I am dealing with a cold right now. So that's why you hear me sniffling like crazy. Damn it, what did I do with it? Alright, here we go. Let's see. we are going to grab this video first. If I can remember where I put it at. It's going to be an interesting video, you guys. The question is, can you handle this type of shit? Aha, there we go. All right, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. All right, we're almost there, you guys. Bear with me. And we're gonna do this. All right, and here we go. Damn it, I did it again. Hold on, you guys. Keep forgetting the volume. All right, we're set. Here we go.
Hey there, nice to see ya. So I wanted to give you some information and some hope. So the U.S. government has been making clones since the 1930s. It's a fact. There's tons of information out there. Whistleblowers, government whistleblowers, all over the place about this, okay? Kennedy knew about the plot in Dallas because there was also a plot in Chicago and one in Florida with the same MO that went down in Dallas. So there was a clone made of Kennedy. And that's who was in the car that day in Dallas. His clone was shot, but not him. Kennedy lived until a couple years ago. What did that post in that lady's video say? The key is the start. Well, who's the starter? JFK Sr. Because he's been behind the scenes this whole time, thwarting these evil fucks, or doing the best he can to thwart them. So then at this point, time for revelation, the veil lifting, the truth coming about who they really are, why their bloodline is sought after so much, and all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, he did not die in the 1960s. He also, his older brother Patrick, I think he was just like a year or two older than him or something like that, is also alive. Or no, Patrick is JFK Jr.'s older brother. Sorry, my bad. But JFK Sr.'s older brother, Joseph, didn't die in the war either. He was just sent away for safekeeping and was also helping behind the scenes. And, JFK Jr. and Carolyn and her sister, they did not die in a plane crash in 1990. Was it 1999? Yeah, they're alive too. So everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. And just go look at some videos on my page and you'll see what I'm talking about. You can't mistake it. You know it's him. And a few other people that have also been around, like Norma Jean. She faked her death too. So I know it's unbelievable. You may not believe me. You may think I'm totally nuts. But those motherfuckers failed. Who were behind it? Who were behind the assassination? They failed. Okay? They failed. So, God bless you. Think positive.
Uh-oh. They failed. They failed, right? That's not a good thing. So she mentioned that they may have cloned him. So I ended up finding this. Now, is that Photoshop? Is it AI? Are they wax figures, or one of them a wax figure, or interesting, huh? Damn, which one is which? Even their ears look shit. Check that out. See what I'm saying, you guys? You know, you're bitching about shit. Maybe you need to shut the fuck up and go check shit. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay. There's a lot of people that you just saw. You just seen the video. I ain't the only one. What? Because I'm dark skinned, I'm not supposed to, I'm a copper tone complexion. I'm not supposed to know what, know this shit. Is that what it is? It's the Patriots. Because you don't never see no niggas. It's always pale skinned people. They're the Patriots. They love this country. Meanwhile, the people that's from here, that originate from here, their ancestors are from here and been here before the colonists came here. They hate their country. They hate their own landmass. Ain't that some shit? Why? Because somebody else told them they came from another fucking landmass. And they think they're slaves. But at this point, we're all in this shit together. Because there was an agreement to keep some people here. Right? And shit was solidified by what they call the Constitution. A covenant. So, yeah. That's the type of shit that's going on, right? Whether you agree with it or not. Just out of the box shit. Just check it. Just look at it. Right? I done showed you Joe Biden's non-21 cannon, inaugural cannon at 3 seconds, which didn't happen. Right? Go check shit. Because you got that motherfucker that always like to spout off. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You niggers are Berbers. You're always trying to steal somebody's culture. That's what y'all be saying. And it ain't just pale-skinned people. It's dark-skinned people, too. That you want to just snap they fucking jaw. You're invaders. You sold us out. It's a whole bunch of people that say that shit. And you got people that know we're from here. Whether they call themselves Indian or not. They know they're from here. But you always got that motherfucker that wants to, they want to, they know they're, people know we're from here. It doesn't matter where they come from. People know we're from here. And they talk down upon my people. I don't give a fuck if they're black. They call themselves black or Indian. And they come over here and excel. Even these fucking Africans. They come over here and fuck us up. They blend in with us, do certain crimes, and you motherfuckers think it's us. See how that shit works? The goal is to fuck us up and take over the land. They want to kill the originators of this land. It ain't just you pale-skinned motherfuckers. It's mainly us that they want to take out. That's just my thinking. Because they know we been on this land for thousands, millions of years. You're going to have that motherfucker. And I'm pretty sure I'm waiting for you motherfuckers to come in my comment section. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Then how come how come Department of Homeland Security and the Library of Congress has the geodetic survey, meaning the latitude and longitude of the Moorish Empire, surveyed? How come? Explain that shit. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay, whatever. Whatever. How come motherfuckers from Morocco over there, how come they're not calling themselves Moors? How come the Arabs, the Emiratis, the Saudis, the Qataris, how come they're not calling themselves Moors? Kuwaitis and all them. How come they're not calling themselves Moors? If they're Arabs, if Moors are Arabs, go check my last video. How come? If the Europeans named us, then why aren't they calling us Moors? The Europeans named you. So if the Europeans named us, and supposedly these pale skin motherfuckers got us from Africa over there, and they called us Moors, then wouldn't we be known as Moors? Why would you change it to black and Negro and Afro American and African American? That's what I wanted to show. Why would you give us so many names if you named us this one thing? Right? Yeah, the Europeans named you. So I always like to ask this question. So you mean to tell me that niggas was too stupid to get on the boat and go somewhere on their own? Well, you African motherfuckers sold your people out. First of all, I'm not from over there. Second of all, I got nothing to do with that. If they sold their people out, that would be their enemies, most likely. Right? I mean, that's what I would do if I didn't like somebody. I'd sell my enemies out. So in case you guys what we got right here? What's this right here? African American is a trademark. Let's maximize this a little bit. Can you guys see that? If not, I'm gonna read it for you. African American is a trademark filed in the category of meats and processed food products. The trademark consists of a stylized outline of the African continent with 4 horizontal lines defining 5 horizontal bands or sections with the word American, forming an arc above the outline, and the word African, forming a concentric arc above the word American. Ain't that some shit right there? Oh, wait a minute. Was I not on that? Nope, I wasn't on that. So, my bad. Let's start over, because I'm reading shit you guys can't see. Just so you guys can see what the fuck I was talking about. Now are we on there? We're on there. Once again, African American is a trademark filed in the category of meats and processed food products. The trademark consists of a stylized outline of the African continent, African, which is in quotations, with 4 horizontal lines defining 5 horizontal bands or sections, with the word American forming an arc above the outline and the word African forming the concentric arc above the word American. The trademark was assigned a serial number, 869 79951, by the United States Patent and Trademark Office. So let's look at the next one. See, motherfuckers be on some bullshit. African American trademark information. The African American trademark was assigned a serial number, 869 79951, by the United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO. Assigned trademark serial numbers unique ID to identify the African American trademark application in the USPTO, United States Patent and Trademark Office. The African American mark is filed in the category of meats and processed food products. The legal correspondent for African American trademark is Charles J. Long, Smith, Anderson, Baker, and Long, 25 North Duke Street, Suite 202, York, Pennsylvania 17401. The current status of the African American filing is continued use, not filed within grace period, unrevivable. Based on African American Inc., the African American trademark is used in the following business: beef, canned vegetables, chicken, and pork. Trademark Elite is the world #1 free trademark search entry. Okay, so, right. This is public knowledge. Where's your conscious people talking about? Well, I got this from a brother named Marcia, the Duke of Tears, because I listen to him. You might want to go check him out. So I got that from him. How come nobody told us about this shit? Not that I went by African American or black. I'm a Moor. Unapologetically. So put your little smart ass comments, put your little smart ass comments in the comment section. You niggas are always trying to steal somebody's culture. What? What? You want me to be African American, huh? You want me to be black? You want me to be trademarked as food? See, we talk about all kinds of shit. Because whether you like it, know it, hate it, all this shit corresponds to what's going on today. They're coming after all of us. But I think their goal is to come after the copper tone people. It's just that other motherfuckers got so attached to us that you motherfuckers are in the way. So now they got to take your ass out too. Because, again, we're all in this together, whether you like it or not. Whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Christian, or Muslim. And let me tell you Christians one fucking thing, because y'all motherfuckers just swear up and down you the sweetest shit ever. No, you're not. Y'all some of the most diabolical motherfuckers on the planet. I believe in Jesus Christ. And then y'all be doing some of the most foulest, sadistic shit ever. And you Muslims ain't no fucking different. Y'all ain't no fucking different. Y'all ain't holier than thou and all that shit. Y'all can talk all them, Arabic words and all that shit. You motherfucker, what? I'm not insulting you motherfuckers. I'm just, hey, y'all some sadistic motherfuckers too. Y'all do sadistic shit too. I'm not saying people that are listening to me, but you got people within that religion and that mindset, that culture, that do sadistic shit. Christians ain't no different. I'm not saying follow the system of it is bad. No. That's a guideline for how you live. Live accordingly to that guideline. However, you motherfuckers ain't the holier than thou. You're not, you know, I don't like to spit religious fucking shit, but you got your flaws too. Don't think you're better than anybody. I'm not religious. I watch every fucking body. I watch all you motherfuckers. And one thing I notice, the more they talk about Jesus and God, the more shit I know they done fucked up. They done really did something fucked up. And now they found their way. Whatever. That's because you done fucked up. You do fucked up shit. That's the way it's always been. From the shit I noticed. And then y'all just say that word. Blessed. Should I? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if it'll give the actual definition. So, as you can see, blessed is an adjective. Let's read it. Late 12th century. Supremely happy. Also, consecrated. Holy. Past participle adjective from blessed. Reversed. Or ironic sense of cursed. Damned is recorded from 1806. Cursed. Damned. Down here, Middle English, blessing from Old English, Bledsian, Northumbrian, Blodsian, to consecrate by a religious rite, make holy, give thanks, from Proto-Germanic bloodison, hallow with blood, mark with blood. Originally a blood sprinkling on pagan altars. It's right there. There is nothing surprising in the semantic development of a word denoting originally a special ritual act into the more generalized meaning to sacrifice, worship, bless, sacrifice. The meaning shifted in late Old English toward pronounce or make happy, prosperous, or fortunate by resemblance to unrelated bliss. So you're supposed to say bliss and not blessed. That's a curse word. And y'all motherfuckers say that shit every day. Now, watch what they do with black. Old English, Blake, absolutely dark, absorbing all light, of the color of soot or coal. Reconstructed to be from Proto-Germanic blackus, burned. Dark, Old High German blah, black, Swedish black, ink, blacken, to burn, gleam, shine, flash, to burn, scorch, to blaze, glow, burn. Right? The same root pronounced Middle English, Blake, pale, bright, shining, glittering, pale. Burned, dark, absence of color. Absence of color. So why are you calling yourself people of color? I'm a person of color. See, that's why you fucking retarded. Now let's get into Middle English. According to Old English, in Middle English, it is often doubtful. It's not doubtful. Black, Blake means black, dark, or pale. Colorless, wan, livid. And the surname Blake can mean either one of pale complexion. They tried to hide it. But it tells you right there. It means pale. So who was really going through the slave trade? Who was really going through all the bullshit? Because if black means pale, how did you become white? Because they're statuses. There's nothing real in status. So I want to hear one of you smart motherfuckers get up there and tell me what's going on. Anyway, I think I put like 2 different videos on one fucking video. Just my lens, you guys. No offense. Keep your eyes open. Because they're coming after all of us. Well, they were coming after all of us. I mean, they're still trying. But had Hillary won, we be fucked. As we say in Ebonics, we be fucked. We be fucked. All that Agenda 20, what's that shit? The King Alfred plan? Yeah. You think Agenda 2025 and all that other shit, that's nothing. Go read the King Alfred plan. See, that's how you know shit. There's some funny shit going on. It's motherfuckers put in a way to divert you from certain things. Because motherfuckers don't talk about the King Alfred plan like before. They talk about 2025, 2030. Go read the fucking King Alfred plan. Oh, it's not a real document. They found that in the trash can or some shit. Just like they say Willie Lynch letters is, is fake. Whatever. We're supposed to be on lockdown, you guys, if Hillary had won, according to the plan. So I don't give a fuck who the hero looks like. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it could look like that on the surface. But should we care what the hero looks like? You know? Because the villain is not always the villain. The hero is not always the hero. People thought Obama was a hero. The only hero he was fucking fruit booty motherfuckers. And now you got motherfuckers wearing tight ass fucking jeans. I seen a dude that was 6'5" wearing tight ass pants. How in the fuck do you do that? There's no way you should be wearing tight ass pants as a man. I seen that shit back in 2000, like 99, 2000 in Germany when I was stationed in Germany. They already had them fucking high heel fucking sneakers and shit. I call them roach stompers. Because ain't no way a roach is going to survive a fucking stomp for one of them motherfuckers. You know, if you smack a roach and shit, you think you splattered his ass, that motherfucker get up, start running. Now with them fucking shoes, wearing tight ass pants, look like a fucking Turk and African and shit, European. What the fuck is wrong with you people? And then you got pants that stretch. What dude is supposed to wear pants that stretch? Huh? When do men not fucking underwear and shit, not socks, not shirts, pants? Motherfucker, if your pants is that goddamn tight that it needs to stretch, you don't need to be wearing that shit. Stretch fucking pants for men. And that's why I'm tired of these Temu motherfuckers making our clothes. Don't you want to make your own fucking clothes? I'm tired of fucking tight ass fucking pants, yo. Well, you need to lose weight. No, motherfucker, they're made for fucking people that ain't from here. They're not big bone structure like we are. Go get an African that lives over here and get one that lives across the water. Or somebody from Africa. Africa's a continent. Get somebody from Nigeria that moved over here and get one from Nigeria over there. They're going to be built different because that motherfucker's over here. The environment and the food and shit will change a motherfucker. Y'all seen it. Y'all got motherfucking cousins and shits from all different type of Asian countries and all that. And you fucking go visit and they look at you like, damn, this motherfucker's huge. Look at her skin. Look at his skin. Look at his hair. Look at her hair. Then you be looking like, man, this motherfucker small as shit. You know? You seen that shit. Don't fucking play. Wearing tight ass pants. That's how I also knew something funny was going on. If you wear these tight ass pants back in the 90s, 80s, and 80s, they was on some kind of fruity shit too. But if you would have wore that shit in the 90s, no, Gen X wouldn't be having that. We'd be all up in your face making you cry. In today's time, motherfuckers will take their own life because motherfuckers be in their face. The only way you get out of it is stop wearing tight ass pants. Why are you wearing tight ass pants? How are you skinny like a $110, right? You like 25 years old, a $110, and you sagging with fucking tight ass pants. Even if you a teenager, you a $130 wearing saggy ass tight pants. And it looked like I could just cave your motherfucking chest in with one punch. Wearing tight ass pants. Somebody got to call this shit out. This shit is some bullshit. We need to change that too. Let's get back to loose wear. I ain't saying be super baggy and shit. Just have some air. And pull your fucking pants up. Because we are big bone motherfuckers. We're heavy structured. Our environment and our foods call for that. It's just how we are over here. I don't care where you come from. Once you move to this bitch, your whole fucking body changes. You gotta adjust to the fucking shit over here. Just like if I go overseas, I gotta adjust over there. However, my body's gonna, I might lose weight because the food is more natural. My skin might clear up. Over here, good luck. You ain't used to the poisons over here. You ain't used to that shit. You ain't used to that. We eat poison every day. You ain't used to that shit. See, the thing is, when we go over to your country, though, we get healthy. You come, I don't know why you want to come over here and get a piece of this. You don't want none of this. You ain't ready for, you not thorough. So what do? You latch on to us. And think we gonna fucking help your ass out. No, bitch. Nobody told you to bring your ass over here. If I was in your country going through shit, you say the same thing. Nobody told you to bring your ass over here. And don't get mad when you get booted the fuck back. Don't get mad. Because if I go to your country, you can boot me out any given fucking time. Shit, you can make me disappear. You motherfuckers come over here think you got it all fucking squeaky clean and all that shit. And then what? You done hear so many rumors. Don't fuck with them niggers. All they do is this, this, and this. I done heard that shit too. I've heard we beat women. You know, we're gangsters and yeah, I done heard all that shit too. And then when I put them in their fucking place, I'm sorry, my brother. Yeah, now I'm your fucking brother. That's how you talk to your brothers? They come over here and do some wild shit. And get away with it. Because they can take their ass back to their country. Which brings me to another question. How come we don't get deported? And we're from Africa. How come they don't deport us? As much as pale-skinned people don't like us, and there's a lot of them that don't like us, why don't you grab your ancestors' boat and put us back on there and do the whole transatlantic trade in reverse? Why don't you do that? And if Moors are African and you got us from Africa, wouldn't that make us Moors? Now, that's on a basic level. Well, you niggers are from Africa. Well, if Moors were in Africa, wouldn't that make me a Moor? Because I'm playing by your stupid ass fucking shit now. But why don't you deport us? For people that look like me, what tribe do you belong to over there? What tribe? Why don't you get your ass on a boat and take your ass over there? and see what your ancestors went through if your ancestors came from a fucking boat. Take your ass back over there on the boat. You won't do that shit, will you? No, I'll take a flight. And then what? There's motherfuckers that go over there and live over there. Now, if you living over there, where your family at? Where your people's at? You from over there? Where your people's at? I ain't talking about you Africans that come over here and get with an American man or a woman and then have a baby and all that shit. I ain't talking about you motherfuckers. Because you are the dual citizenship motherfucker I'm talking about. That come over here and get all the bennies and get into these fucking positions and then fuck us up because you favor one side of the parent than the other. And you got that mindset that, you know, if you was amongst us, people from here, we'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't think like us. Just because you moved over here, you're not us. You don't think like us. You don't move like us. You speak English like us. You might speak the slang, but you ain't us. That's like me going over there and try to speak your language, which I probably could, but I'm not you. So why the fuck do you think you can come over here and try to be like me? I'm not talking about like wear shit like me and all that. You trying to be me. You're trying to take over this shit. You're trying to blend in and spit out certain things to manipulate my people because they think we're the same people and they're listening to you. What if I went to a country in Africa and talk shit about their president? I bet you I'd disappear. But you can bring your funky ass over here and talk shit about everybody with no type of recourse. And my people will think, oh, look at him. That's black excellence. Look at that black king. Black. And you motherfuckers are like, nigga, we ain't black. This stupid nigga think we black. And they got a word for nigger too. For all you pale skin people that, in case you didn't know, Africans got a word for us too. What is it? Kafir, Kafla, some shit like that. They got a word for us too. Everybody got a word for nigger. Which pertains to us, right? Everybody. But what the fuck did we do? We can't even say we're from here without you motherfuckers bitching. We can't do shit. But a Russian, a German, a Polak, a fucking Romanian, a Turk, even an Afghan can come over here. I'm Afghan American. Now they're American. We say we're American. Problems. These motherfuckers come out the woodworks. And it ain't just you. It ain't just you pale skinned people. It's dark skinned stupid motherfuckers too. And they the most stupidest motherfuckers. See, I expect that from pale skinned people. And I'm not saying all pale skinned people. Because there's pale skinned people out there, they know what the fuck time it is. They know what's going on and they put it out there. And they tired of the bullshit. He's my brother. I don't give a fuck. I'll say pale skin because I don't say white. That's my brother. So don't get it twisted. I'm talking about you motherfuckers that always got something to say. When my people bring up the information, we're from here. But I think more pale skinned people should speak out. No, you're wrong. This is their land. And then you got these Native American motherfuckers. If anybody would give me a challenge, it would be them. But it would be because people believe that they're from here. You're Mongolian. And if you guys were really original, why aren't you running for president and shit? How come one of y'all motherfuckers ain't run for president? Are they scared you're gonna give the land back to your people? But you can't, because it's not your fucking land. Remember, you came on an ice bridge, remember? And nothing was here. Psych. Nobody was here. That's what they told you. Nobody was here when you came across the ice bridge. It was just land. So why don't y'all talk about the pyramids that are here? Native Americans. How come there's none of your shits in the pyramids? Because there's pyramids here. Why aren't you talking about it? Because maybe pyramids don't relate to you? Of course it doesn't relate to you. Like that. Why aren't there Indian headdresses in the pyramids? In Arizona and, you know, all these other areas in the States. Even in Mexico. South America, Central America. Tell me, Native Americans. Why aren't y'all, where's your geodetic survey at? And why does nobody talk about you being overseas? I asked that question in my last video. Why didn't you go back over the ice bridge and conduct trading or fights? So y'all just stayed here by yourselves? Is that what happened? And for all you transatlantic slave trade people, be you dark skin, pale skin, how did dark skinned people get all the way to South America? Oh well, you know, the Africa and South America is closer. You know, so wait a minute. So how did the dark skinned ones get to Mexico? Well, you know, they were slaves and they ran away. That's a lot of fucking running. Well, maybe they were put on boats. Okay, I could take that. So did they take them from Florida and then cut across the Gulf? Yeah, that's what happened. And we took them in. Are you sure? Sure they weren't there before? Before you? You sure? And then what? They went into Panama and Honduras? Yeah, that's what happened. That's a lot of walking. Well, the boats took them over. Oh, so now only everybody else can use boats, but we can't. We can't use no boats. We don't know how to use boats. So was it who picked us up? Because y'all are everybody. I'm talking pale skin people now. Y'all are everybody. Y'all are fucking Vikings, Spartans. Y'all all that. So who picked us up? I'm sorry. Because I can hear somebody going, Now he's on some other shit now. I'm gonna have to cut this motherfucker off. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it off. Because I done put like 4 videos in one. I might cut it out. Nah, fuck that. They're coming after all of us, y'all. This problem is worldwide. Just let it work itself out. And if it leads to, just be ready. Because let's bring it. Let's do it. Let's get it over with. If the big destruction is coming, let's do this. Motherfuckers are tired. Can we have something good for once? Can we think positive for once? Can we just be positive? I know I said all that bullshit before, but that's because I'm tired of people telling me my motherfucking history and my people and my fucking retarded ass people that keep believing this shit. So yeah, that's why I said it. Other than that, let's stay positive. You don't need a fucking preacher or reverend or imam and all that shit to tell you how to live according to a fucking book. You read the book by yourself. You don't even need to read the book, because if you're not hurting anybody, you're not killing anybody, you're not stealing anything, you're living accordingly to what life is supposed to be. Yeah, everybody's got problems. Keep the shit to yourself if you can. If you can't, talk it out. Go talk to somebody. If you believe in a higher source, talk to your higher source. Whatever you want to call it. You don't need to tell anybody. That's between you and your higher source. Don't put your higher source in everything, because your higher source is not involved in everything. Because the choice is yours. When you need to talk, your higher source is there. He or she or they will listen. And try talking to your ancestors. If you just believe in one, talk to your family members. The ones that aren't here, talk to them. Doesn't matter what your religion is, try it. Talk to them. Oh, that's the jinns. No, talk to them. Let's be positive, y'all. Doge, the magistrate. Let's see what they do.